Hey guys, so for this week, we're gonna add on to our drills. I do want you guys to go over those drills that we did last week. Those drills are really gonna help get your skills to where they need to be so that when you're doing it in the dance, they are as clean as possible, very nice looking. You just really wanna work through those drills because those drills are not only gonna help you in this class, than all your other classes. So the next drill I do want to add another one is going to be dealing with our kicks. So I really want to make sure that our kicks are as high as they can be, but in the proper position and just really clean. So that's what we're going for with these drills and with our skills to be clean and in proper positions, So the new drill for our kick will have two. So the first one is kind of a combination. Even though it is a combination across the floor, it's really big. It's very mindful that you do this to your best ability and really work through each position of the combination just so that you are working and progressing in your kick. So we're gonna start with our right leg first, and our arms are out in a T, shoulders down, arms are straight, elbows are straight as well. So you step left to kick right. So step left, and look how like my leg is still straight on that step. And then when I kick my right leg, it goes straight to my face. So I'm doing it to the front. So step, kick, and you see how I snap it down? So your count is 1, 2, down, 3. So each time your leg comes up on one count, it has to snap back down on that second count, on the next count, I'm sorry. So you step 1, kick 2, down, 3. And what this is gonna help you do is getting your leg up quickly and then bringing it back down quickly as well. But the goal is to balance and make sure your supporting leg is straight and supporting you. So I don't want to see you like wobbling this way. When you kick, my arms are down by my side still. So when I kick, my arms do not move. My upper body does not move. My leg comes to me. So really work on bringing your leg to you and not your chest down to your leg. And really big on making sure your supporting leg is really straight. We are doing this on flat foot right now. So in some, I think in both dances, we are on flat foot. So really keep your foot solid to the ground. Squeeze this leg as best as you can. It's really gonna help when you're on one leg and you're kicking really high, just like if you're doing a single leg turn. So again, so for the drill, you step 1, kick 2, down, 3. And then you when you bring your leg down, that is your step on 3 for your other leg. So you step 1, kick 2, down, 3. You bring your right foot down, and then you kick your left foot on 4. 4, down, 5, right? So each time my leg comes down, that is my step for my next kick. So you step 1, kick 2, step 3, kick 4, step 5, kick 6. So think about it again. So again, you step on 1 with your left foot, you kick your right foot on 2, you step down on 3, and then you kick on 4 with your other leg to step down on 5, and you're gonna kick 6, and then you're gonna snap that leg down. So so the third kick is a side kick. So you step 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, 7. So what I want you to think about on this side kick is really keeping your hip tucked and your bottom tucked under as well. You want it to be turned out like you're doing a middle leg leap, or a toe touch. So really think about your whole leg is being turned out. My knee is really straight, just like my toes are really pointed. So a nice straight line. When I kick to the side, my body doesn't lean this way to the left. When I kick my right right leg, it should be coming straight up with your upper body not moving. So I am going to step 5, you turn to kick on 6, so you turn your body this way, you turn to the front. So as you're lifting your leg on 6, your body is turning to the front, right? So 5, kick, 6, come down, right? So I did bring my leg down kind of slow just to show you, but I want you to step 5, kick, 6, down, 7. I want you to snap it down, because on each kick in the dance, your legs are snapping down. You got 1 count up, 1 count down. So that side kick is what's really gonna help you snapping your leg down, since we're stepping with the other 2 kicks. So let's try it all together. So you step 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, down 7, 8. Okay, and if you saw that my entire upper body did not budge at all, so it may move a little bit, but the point of this is keeping your core really tight, using the bottom half of your body muscles to really work on your leg, bringing it up and bringing it down. So even though we're stepping on 3 and 5, you snap down on those counts also. So step 1, kick 2, down 3. Snap down on 3 to be able to kick on 4, snap down on 5, right? So control is the point of it. So when you kick it up, you control it down, even though you're supposed to be down on 1 count. So up 1 count, down 1 count. But really control it. And the way you're gonna control it is really squeezing your leg muscles to get your leg up and snapping it down and holding it in place. So that's how you're gonna do that. You're gonna really, really squeeze everything in your leg to do so. That is the point of this combination, is to make sure that you can still get your legs up as you're moving, right? And to the side and snapping it down. So snapping down is the goal. If you can kick your leg up and it's clean and nice, but you can't bring it down just as fast and just as clean, sometimes it makes the whole skill not look just as great as just the kick was. So again, I'm gonna do it again. So we're gonna step 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, 7, 8. So once you do that side, I want you to flip and do the other side as well. This side, you're gonna step your right foot first. Step right, kick on your left foot on 2, down on 3, kick 4, and just like you turned while you're kicking your right leg, you're gonna turn again on 5, kick 6, down 7, 8. And if you saw, my arm kind of lifted up a little bit, so I was really supposed to squeeze my back muscles to keep my arms out in the T, squeezing my abs to keeping my core tight as well. So again, let's do the left side. So step 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, 7, 8. Okay, so really think about that and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so really think about going slow first and then picking it up after a few times. So I want you to take the right side, go in your bedroom, anywhere in the room that you go from one end to the other end, just kicking with that combination. So step 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, 7, hold 8. Then turn back to the way you were going and take it all the way down again with the 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, 7, hold 8. Take it all the way down, and I want you to flip and do the other side. So even though we're only doing a right leg kick, it's very important that we also work on our left side as well. So really the goal is to really learn to squeeze your leg muscles, squeeze your core muscles, really working on your turn out and the kick. So even though I was speaking with the side kick and how my leg is really turned out, you want the same for your front 2 kicks. So really you're really wanting to squeeze it all. you want to keep turnout at all times, right? So turning out is what's going to help get your hip flexors into the kick, right? So, and you're going to squeeze your quad and your hamstring, and then you're going to squeeze your calf muscle also. So squeezing all that is going to help also keeping your knee really, really straight. And it's also really going to help make it easier to snap up and snap down. And then once you get the snap up and snap down, it'll be easier to move to the next motion or move to the next dance move that we have. So really for your front two kicks, squeeze and turn out. Make sure your hips are parallel. You don't want your hips to be like this. Really just down parallel to each other, parallel to the ground. Really, so you really want them like this. So when you kick, it comes straight. It just stays in place. I don't want to really see kicks like this just yet. Those are tilt kicks, and we'll get to that another time. But right now we're really focusing on just our straight leg kicks to the front as well. So really, your turnout is key. Working on your turnout, snapping your leg up and snapping it down, and really using your core and your back muscles to keep your upper body still, as well as keeping your arms in a T, right? So T is what we're looking for when we're doing our kicks, okay? So really think about those things. Again, maybe a few times, 3 times, you go down one side, 3 times, back. So you can alternate down and back, down and back, down and back. So really work on this combination. Is really gonna help you. It's also gonna help loosen your hips up as well. So you step 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, snap 7, 8. Again, 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, 7, 8, right? One more time. 1, kick 2, 3, kick 4, 5, kick 6, snap 7, 8. And then do the other side, okay? So really work on these skills as well. This skill as well as the next skill that we're gonna do. The next skill we're gonna be on the ground, and we're gonna work on our snapping our leg up and snapping it down, okay? Okay, so for this next video, and I fixed it. Okay, so for the next skill we're gonna do, we're actually gonna be on the ground. This skill, like I said before, is going to really help with snapping your leg up, snapping it down. It's really gonna work on making sure you're keeping your turnout, as well as trying to snap up, snap down. And the goal also, even though you're not gonna be using your upper body as much, is to keep your upper body in place while you're doing this skill. So we're gonna lay like on our elbow and not really lay all the way down. We're gonna start off on our elbow and see. Yeah. So we're gonna want our legs to be completely straight, like we're standing up. Turn out though. Your bottom leg doesn't really have to be turned out, but it's good to practice that. So your bottom leg is turned out and your top leg is turned out. You're really going to even on the ground, you're going to extend your upper body so that it is, as straight as possible. So your leg is going to come up and then it's going to snap back down, right? So you're going to snap up, snap down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Right? So the goal is to control this because it can get to the point where it's not to where you can be sloppy. So the goal is to really, really squeeze. And the goal is to snap up on 1 count like before and snap down on the 2nd count. So really, really squeeze all of this. Is really, your legs is really gonna help in keeping your turn out. If you were noticing my leg, I was like this instead of turned out. So really think about turn out and your toes being really, really pointed. So again, I'm gonna do the counts again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So really, some of you may be more flexible, so you can get your leg as far as you can. That is really nice, but make sure if it's this far over, make sure you snap it back down on that same count. So you want to hit on 1 count hit back down on the second count. So that is really the goal, is to work through that again. So really turn it out. Using your core also, I don't want you to actually slouch into your shoulder. Just sit up really nice and straight. It's snapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And keeping that turn out. And if you can see, you see my muscles, my calf muscle, because I'm really squeezing this leg all the way through to make sure that I can control my leg coming up and coming down. It could be better to do this on a carpet so that you're not sliding as much. Right now I'm on marble floor. My leg, I have leggings on, so my leg is sliding a little bit, but at the same time I'm controlling as much as I can. And then, so about 4 8 counts on each leg. So on this side, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And then I want you to swing around and do the other side, just so that you're working on both sides, really squeezing, keeping your chest up. This leg may not go as far as your other leg, but that is okay. The goal is to work through that technique so that it gets to that point. So on your left leg, you're gonna snap, you're gonna 1, kick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, snap, 7, 8, 1, right? So I'm snapping, it was a little slow, but the snap is very important. So 1 snap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, right? And keeping that turnout, I really wanna see at least this top foot is really turned out. It should not be like this. That is not the goal. Because if your leg is, if your feet are touching like this, or there's no gap, then that kind of means that your leg is not completely turned out. And turn out is our goal, right? Turning completely out. So 1, kick, 2, 3, kick, 4, 5, kick, 6, 7, hold, 8. And you see that I was lifting myself up out of my shoulder. We don't want to slouch, because you're not gonna use your core when you're slouching down into your shoulder. So really lift up, use your back muscles to hold your shoulders up and your chest up, and using your core, because even your core kind of helps keeping you in place and being really squeezed and really tight. It really helps with your leg as well. So really work on your turnout. Work on it that way. Work on your turnout, work on your snaps. It's really gonna work also. So I am gonna switch back over to the right to see if it's better to do it laying down, just to like get the full motion. So I'm gonna try laying down. So 1, kick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So it is better to do it laying down. I definitely wanted to try it out for you all before this video was over, to make sure that either one is better, to find out which one is better. So laying down is a lot better, but even though you're laying down, I'm gonna lay right down. Even though I'm laying down, I'm still turned out. My head is right on my shoulder. My ears touching my shoulder. I'm squeezing my stomach the entire time. I'm squeezing my bottom, my quad and hamstring are tight, and then my calf muscle is tight as well, and I'm turned out. So I'm really doing the exact same thing as I did when I was up here on my shoulder, but we're gonna lay down and make sure that we're getting the full motion of that kick on 1, down 2, 3, down 4. I'm sorry. 1, kick, 2, down 3, kick 4, down 5, kick 6, down 7, kick 8, down 1, right? So again, I'm gonna do it again with my legs. So 1, kick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, right? So I do want you all to count slower first, just so that you're really working on your turnout, making sure your turnout is in place. Turnout is very important. So really working on your turnout, and then snapping your leg up, snapping down. So try it out slow. It's really gonna help you. So 1, down 2, 3, down 4, 5, down 6, 7, down 8. Hold, kick. Sorry, those counts wrong. So 1, kick 2, down 3, up 4, down 5, up 6, down 7, up 8, down 1. Alright? Really work on that, and then you can pick it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So that's really the goal of it all, is to make sure you're working through that technique. This drill is really gonna help. So on each side, I want you to do about 8 counts of each side for 4 times. So, 8 counts of each on both sides. That is really gonna help you all with your kicks and working through your kicks. So really think about those things. Really think about snapping and snapping down, snapping up, snapping down, and holding that turnout throughout all of that. Excuse me. So it's really gonna help. So with these skills on top of the ones that we did last week, really continue to do these as much as possible. Don't forget about those skills. Those skills are really gonna help with your jumps. They're really gonna help with that toe touch. It's not even just with your toe touches, with your middle leaps, if some of you take other classes, and your kicks. So really work through those things, those skills, and these new 2 skills as well. Work through them, and then you'll be good to go. So really break those down and really think about your turnout, and all the skills that we've done is really gonna help you, okay?